Yo, what's up? It's Brian from Teen Toad YGO, and who am I with today?
Right now, you're with Benjamin. Right now, I'm got 12th place on the recent remote duel invitational qualifiers, Group F. I ended up taking 12th place with Tri-Brigade Zodiac. Uh, I ended up choosing this deck because it's pretty much one of the most consistent decks that I have, and it's the one that I got most comfortable with, and it's just really reliable.
Do you think the list changes anything about this deck?
The I probably wouldn't change much about this deck. It pretty much was just performing as much as I wanted to. It did whatever I wanted to do, and even if my opponent had better hands, that I probably just either played through it or I just board break it.
Right. And anything you would change about this for the Invitational at all?
I probably would change something in the side deck. I probably would change Solemn Judgments for something else. Probably either Contact C or more generic hand traps. But other than that, it's just everything's pretty good.
All right. Let's just get into the profile.
I play the standard ratios. I play triple Fractal, triple Kid, triple Nerval, and double Keras. The standard Tri-Brigade ratios, nothing else to say. Fractal, you want to open it every turn. Kid just sends it up a Fractal to mill another Tri-Brigade card. You send Nerval with that, and with that you either search another Keras, or you send Keras or another Fractal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the Zodiacs. I play one Rapier and double Thorblade. Rapier, probably the best normal summon that you can get on this deck. You send Thorblade and overlay to go into your Zodiac XYZs, so you can then link into Fairy G to extend your combos.
How many materials does the that one card starter give you?
Rapier, it can get me up to at least 5 materials, because you start with the Rapier, you send Thorblade, you end up with 2 more XCs, and you just link those up for the Fairy G. So I'd say there's 4 at maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to the hand traps. I play triple Ash, triple Veiler. There's nothing more that you can want main deck. Ash is just the best hand trap right now. It stops Prankit's turn 1, and it stops pretty much the mirror match trying to search with Fractal. It stops them from sending materials. Effect Veiler is for Diviner of the Herald, mirror matches, or even for Doodle. It's just really solid. My opponent's turn, if I send off a Fairy G for either for my opponent's effect of Maximus, or me leaving it on the field to send it for double Dragon Lords or Revolt when I summon it, I draw it, and it's just immediately better when I drew it.
Off into the spells.
Yeah, and for the spells, I play triple Fire Formation Tenki, best searcher. You want to either open Fractal or you want to open that. Either or is fine. The one Zodiac Barrage is basically an extender or a board breaker. You can go into Zodiac and then go overlay into Zeus. I play triple Pot of Desires. It's just the best pod right now for Tri-Brigade, since you want pretty much everything on your extra deck. And the extra card is just really good because you want to draw into your trap cards or your extenders. And then I don't have them right now, but I'm playing 2 triple tactic stallions. Triple tactic stallions is really important because you do tend to get hand trap a lot in with this deck. also drawing into more cards, or basically taking one card from your opponent's hand to stop further threats, or even when it's turn 2 when you take their dragoon or something. It's just really important. I do think I wouldn't have gone so far without it. Shout outs to Frankie for letting me borrow those, sponsoring with that. And then I play triple Cosmic Cyclone and one Call by the Grave. Cyclone, it's really important this meta. Stopping trap cards or quick play spells on the opponent's standby phase. Stopping the Pandemonium from Pancakes, or stopping the rank up magic spell for Phantom Knights. They both have to be activated on the main phase, so getting that on the standby is really important. And then Call by the Grave is just it's just really good at stopping my opponent from furthering more on combos, or pretty much stopping hand traps. And then we go into the traps. I play triple Tri-Brigade Revolt. Tri-Brigade Revolt, the heart and soul of the deck right now. Set it up on your turn to basically link summon on your opponents to go into Shurik, banish one card on the field. Triple Imperm. Really good for the mirror match when they're going first to stop them for continuing plays, and also like a Fake Veiler stopping the Binder of the Herald or Move Beta. And then I play triple Solemn Strike and one Imperial Order. Solemn Strike really good at stopping those extra deck summons, and Imperial Order, since you don't rely that much on your spells, it's just really good to stop in other fusion decks or spell relying decks. And then we go to the extra deck. I play one Almirage. When you don't open full combo and you open one kid, use normal summon kid or link over for Almirage and search Keras, and you have one interruption at least. Double Dragon Lords. Double Dragon Lords basically spheres for Tri-Brigade. The Bear Broom, really good addition for the deck out of the newer sets. When it goes to the graveyard, you search Revolt and pull one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck, and you can discard 2 to special summon from your banish one Tri-Brigade monster. Then you play 2 Fairy Jeet. Fairy Jeet really good for extending combos and to fix up your hand when you need to. Draw one card, put one to the bottom, put a break that you don't want to draw into for later turns. I play one Ruko. Really good if your opponent wants to shotgun the destruction of Revolt. You have this on the field, you summon a Shurek, but don't use this effect, and then you can use the effect of Rugo to special summon another one and trigger off Shurek. Then I play Harvester Doom Eagle. It's just generic link 3 to go into access code, but it does come up its effect. You can quick effects, shuffle a monster your opponent card your opponent controls on the graveyard, shuffle it back into the deck, and if your opponent has no monsters on their graveyard, it gains 2400 attack. It can go to 48. And then for Link Force, I play double Shurek, best most monster in a while. When it is special summoned or another tri-beast monster is special summoned, you get to non-target banish a card. One Appaloosa and one access code, just doesn't need introduction. Appaloosa, turn 1 negates everything that's related to monsters. Access code, just best board breaker right now. Since you do run quite a lot of attributes of link monsters, you basically get up to 4 pops. And for the Zodiacs, I play one Chakanine, one Tiger Mortar. These are just to go into your starting place. You overlay into Chakanine, then go into Tiger Mortar to basically link up to Fairy Jeet. And you got the one Borbo and the one Zeus, pretty much the best combo in years. Normal summon Thorblade, go overlay into Borbo, or the overlay into Divine Zeus. You couldn't get anything better than that. And for the side deck, I played double Alpha Master Beast, triple Alloy Justice Circuit Reader, and triple Troll Knockbird. Alpha is just to get over Dragoon. It baits out a negate from Herald of Ultimateness. Alloy Justice stops the Dogmatic of a matchup with banishing their Alistair, and it also really important for the Drytron matchup to stop it for extending. Drone lock, basically this format people do want to search a lot, and it's just really good to stop that. Then I played 2 Forbidden Droplet. It negates everything on the board, and if you discard one of each, they just kind of respond to it. Double Lightning Storm. I wanted to get more things to get rid of back row, so Lightning Storm was the best choice. And then Solemn Judgment to stop anything that my opponent wanted to do, be it spell traps or summons.
And would you, with the upcoming ban list on October 1st taking into effect, do you think the deck's gonna change at all from its tier 1 status?
I do think it's gonna change, not being tier 1 anymore. They did lose consistency, taking away 2 Tenki and Barrage, but other than that, I do think it's gonna be tier 1.5 or at least to tier 2. They're still strong, nothing else got hit, and everything's just there to keep up the pace.
Do you think that Revolt was the right hit?
Revolt definitely should have been hit. That was the right call. Once they get their 1 Revolt used, they just can't do anything else. And if they banish it off of Desires, they can't do much on their opponent's turn.
Well, thank you, and we'll see you next time. Can we expect you to keep playing this deck and then appear on the channel post October 1st?
I'll definitely keep playing this deck. It's one of my favorites from recent sets, and it's just really consistent. And I hope it keeps it that way.
We'll see you.
Thank you.